just another romanticize your life video, at least probably not in the way you're thinking. I've actually been a little stressed lately. Nothing huge, just one of those last few days where it feels like there's a bunch of little things on your mind all at once. And the other day, I remember thinking, I just need a day to slow down. Well, it ended up just being an evening, but honestly, I think that's all I needed. I took a shower, put on some comfy clothes, made myself dinner, and made my house smell really good. Nothing extravagant. I wasn't trying to create this picture perfect evening or anything like that. I was really just trying to quiet my mind for a little while. And while I was slowing down, I had this thought. What if I actually just used this time to reflect? Not on everything I still needed to do, and not on everything that's stressing me out, but on everything that I'm genuinely grateful for in this season of life. Because I think it's really easy, at least for me anyways, to spend so much time thinking about what's next that I don't spend much time appreciating what is right here in front of me. I'm always thinking about the next video, the next project, or the next thing on my to-do list. And before I know it, another week has just flew by. So today, I just wanted to be present. I wanted to enjoy making dinner instead of rushing through it. And I wanted to fully enjoy my skincare instead of just treating it like another thing that I had to check off my list before bedtime. I wanted to actually sit with my own thoughts for a while. And as I started reflecting, I realized there's so much I'm thankful for in this season of life. Not because everything's perfect, because it's definitely not, but because even in stressful seasons, there are still so many blessings that are easy to overlook if I never slow down long enough to notice them. I have a husband I love, a home that keeps us safe, 5 crazy dogs that keeps life interesting, to say the least, a YouTube community that I'm truly thankful for and that I get to share life with. And I have a relationship with the creator of the universe that I know loves me more than anything. And just the ability to have an evening like this, I don't want to rush through my life so fast that I only notice the big milestones. I want to notice the ordinary things too. Because I have a feeling those ordinary evenings are going to be the moments I miss the most one day. So maybe that's what romanticizing your life means to me. Not making it look perfect, but just slowing down long enough to appreciate the life you're already living. So tonight for supper, I am having some broccoli salad. And I have been craving this for like 2 weeks. And I went to make it yesterday. And I realized I didn't have any onions. So I went today and got me an onion. And I don't know what it is lately. Used to I could chop up onions and they just did not bother me. But last couple times, my eyes will go to crying like crazy. Y'all might be able to see if my eyes are still a little red. And for the first time ever, I soaked my onions so they wouldn't be so potent. And I have never done that. I probably should have fried up a little bit more bacon, but it'll be okay. Now for some sunflower seeds and some shredded cheese. And y'all, I don't measure. I just do whatever feels right. It's been a long time since I made this, and I don't feel like looking up the exact recipe. I'm just going to go off what I remember. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to do this healthier. So instead of mayo, I'm going to use Greek yogurt and pray it turns out good. And instead of sugar, I'm going to use sugar cloves. In this recipe, most people use red wine vinegar. I'm not. I'm going to use white wine. And I don't remember any of the measurements, so I'm just going to do whatever feels right. very yogurty, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of sour cream and see if that will help. It's still just lacking that tanginess that I like, so I'm going to try a scoop of light mayo. I think that's a little bit better. Not as spectacular as it was before, but like I said, I don't remember the exact ingredients, and I was trying to do it slightly healthier. Okay, now I'm going to get everything stirred together before I combine the sauce. Just gonna, my dog just broke my picture frame, but it's okay. It's okay, baby. I'm gonna put the rest of this in the refrigerator for tomorrow. Might see if my husband wants some. He loves broccoli salad. This is one of the only ways I can get him to eat his veggies. But because I use the sucralose and the yogurt, I don't know if he's gonna like it, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna add some chicken on top of mine for tonight for extra protein. Yep, that's good. For a while, I had some chopped salad recipes saved on Facebook and TikTok. I really need to look back at those because I definitely need to up my veggie and my fruit intake for the day. Which reminds me, I need to drink water because I think I've only had just a little bit of drink today. Besides a coffee occasionally or a random protein shake, water is pretty much all I drink. I'm just really bad at staying hydrated through the day. My goal is at least 1 to 2 of these a day. I've had a couple days where I'm no good. Most days I have not. Which is crazy because there was a time in my life where I was literally drinking 2 gallons of water a day. So, but I'm going to sit down with Fudgy and we're going to eat some supper before I go get a shower and show you guys my nighttime skincare routine. So before I hop in the shower, I'm going to go ahead and brush my teeth real quick and take up all my makeup. I bought this the other day. It is the Guru Nanda Whitening Gel Pen. I did not realize when I bought it, you're supposed to leave it on for 15 minutes. So you're supposed to sit here like this. And that's crazy. I got this at the Dollar Tree though, if y'all want to check it out. It's $1.25, so I mean, that's not bad. But and next time, I will probably just get whitening strips. I also bought this the other day. It is a tongue brush and I really like it. I'll always brush my tongue because if you don't know, that's where a lot of bad breath comes from. But it's so much easier to use this than a regular toothbrush. So a lot of times I will actually brush my teeth first and then I will floss and then I will brush my teeth again. To remove my makeup, I'm going in with the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Jelly Water. And if y'all have been here for a little while and you've seen my other skincare videos, you know I don't really care for this. I definitely think there's products that work a lot better, but I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to use it until it's completely gone. And then once I get in the shower, I'm going to wash my face. And this is the soap that I use to wash my face with, except it is turmeric with kojic acid. And turmeric is really good for hyperpigmentation spots, in case you don't know. I do have polycystic ovarian syndrome. There's a new name for it now. I can't remember what it is. But because of that, I do have dark spots here. And sometimes I get them right here. And they have faded so much. They were never like horrible. But I could definitely tell they were there. And it's faded a lot, and I did have it around my neck. If you don't know, that is signs of insulin resistance. So I feel like this has faded a lot too, which I'm very happy about. And if you're unfamiliar with polycystic ovarian syndrome, it is an infertility condition, but it affects so many other things in the body. So many other things. So I am going to go in with this a second time just because I feel like it didn't get it all the way off. That's one reason I just don't like this. I would rather have an oil cleanser. And by the way, I've been asked a few times if I self-tan. The answer is no. If y'all seen the post a while back, I think it was a couple weeks ago. It was around 4th of July. I posted pictures with my dad. So my tan is natural. However, my legs are a lot paler than my arms and my chest, of course. But I have been thinking about trying out a self-tan. But I don't want an orangey self-tan. I want a bronzed. And I also want to do the hack where you use the self-tanner to like contour yourself. So I have been looking online on Ulta to try to find a self-tanner that I may like. I'm about to hop in for my shower, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick. If you are somebody who struggles with severe dry skin like myself, I recently picked up the Naturium Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash from Walmart, and I love this stuff. I first heard about oil body wash maybe a year ago it was, and since then it's just a non-negotiable for me. Like, I know when you're in the shower, you don't need a 20-step skincare routine just to get clean or whatever you want, but if you want the extra, then go for it. But as somebody with severe dry skin, this has become an absolute non-negotiable for me. As soon as I get out the shower and I'm putting on body lotion, body oil, I'm putting on my serums. But since I started incorporating a oil body wash, it has helped with dryness so much. And this one I picked up the other day from Walmart as well. It is the Naturium The Perfector Salicylic Acid Body Wash. I feel like I'm stumbling over my words. This is actually really good, like, if you deal with, like, especially, like, acne or bacne. I don't really have that problem. My husband does, but the body wash I wanted was the Mandelic Acid Body Wash, and they were out when I went to Walmart. So I did pick this one up, and I do like it, but like I said, if I could only choose one, it would definitely be the oil body wash. I've also used the Glossier oil body wash, and it's pretty good too, but I heard somebody doing a review on this, and it was on TikTok, and I cannot remember her name, but she's an esthetician, and she said that she didn't like this body oil wash because she felt like there was still like a film on her skin, and I was like, well, that might be perfect for me because the Glossier, it does good, but I still just needed that extra hydration. So I picked this up, and I do like it a lot more. I feel like this gives me a little bit more hydration. So the next thing is a daily clarifying shampoo. You can tell I'm almost out of this. I gotta pick up some this weekend for it, but I like to every once in a while go in with a tea tree oil, and I went to do that a while ago, and my bottle is empty, and I thought I had another bottle, and I don't know if the wrong one accidentally got thrown away, but I will take that and put that in my hair and massage it in my scalp. But you know, when you use an oil in your hair, it is so hard to get out. And when I went to the hairdresser, I think I started seeing her a year or two ago, maybe. It might have been 2 years. They were talking about this because I was like, my hair is still a little bit oily, but I washed it a couple times. And she told me about the clarifying shampoo. This is only, I believe, $2 at the Dollar General. So I would definitely say pick this up. It's not something you need to use every day, but definitely 1 or 2 times a week just to kind of clean your scalp really good. It, like I said, it's $2 worth of money. Well, I'm gonna hop in and I will see you guys when I get back out. I'm out of the shower and I've already done my body skincare except for my arms that I'm about to do, and my face, and I'll tell you why in just a second. This is the EOS 24-hour moisture body lotion. I just picked this up at Walmart. I like to add a little bit of oil, and this is just from the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to figure out what kind of oil I want to go with, but this is just from the Dollar Tree. It's the vitamin E oil. Then I've been going in with my Saltaire hyaluronic acid body serum, and as y'all can see, I'm almost out. And I do really like this stuff. I do feel like it has made a difference in my skin. But I figured since today is all about slowing down and really just taking a deep breath and romanticizing our life, not because it's perfect or aesthetic, but really as a form of just self-care and reflection and gratitude. So I figured this would be the perfect time to share with you guys a few things that I'm grateful for. And so number one, of course, is my wonderful husband. Y'all, he really is so patient with me. I have definitely struggled with my temper, and I can get a little bit sassy and stuff, and he is so patient with me. And I love my dad, but I did not grow up in a home where a lot of patience were shown. I was also in a really bad relationship before this one, and he was not very good to me. So being with Ethan is like a breath of fresh air. He really is. They're so kind to me, and he is such a gentleman, and he treats me so well. It really breaks my heart when I see other women, whatever reason, they just don't feel like they're the most beautiful. I have witnessed it so many times, and my younger self has been there so many times, where they just take whatever they feel like they can get because they feel like nobody else will love them. And I just want to tell you, if that's you in this situation, there is somebody out there for you. There is somebody that is going to treat you well, to love you, and to respect you. So Ethan is very respectful. He's very gentle with me. He's very patient, and I am very blessed that the Lord has put him in my life. I know it's been requested that I kind of tell a little bit about our story and stuff, and I want to, but I want to wait until our 10-year anniversary, which is in October, to do a date night and a Q&A video with y'all. Ethan has been itching to do a Q&A video with y'all too, so I figured I'd include all that in there. But I will tell y'all that we have known each other since middle school. This thing right here, I'm going to link it. Any of my products and stuff I'm using, I'm going to try to link them in the description for you. Just so you know, some of them might have commission with them. Some of them I might earn a small commission on it. And then others I might not. Y'all know I'm new to the YouTube stuff, and I don't know how everything works yet. This is for applying lotion on your back. I take my lotion. This comes with multiple little foam pads that you can change out over time, and this is supposed to be non-absorbent, so it won't absorb any of your skincare. I take my oil, just do the same thing I do with the rest of my body, my hyaluronic acid, and then I mix that in. I mix this really good, and then I use it to apply all over my back. Okay, I checked my camera and I was blurry, so I hope I wasn't blurry, but hopefully I fixed it. So I take this and just apply it all over my back. Okay, I did finish applying the rest of this off camera because it's really hard to get back there with my dress on, but I will show you guys. You can go like all the way down with it. So if you have a hard time reaching your back, or if you struggle with limited mobility, this is great. I struggled a long time with my back just being super dry. Like I said, I have very dry skin to the point that it is just uncomfortable if I do not have some sort of moisture on my skin. So every once in a while I would ask my husband, can you apply lotion to me? But most of the time my back was just dry and it was uncomfortable and aggravating. And when I got this has been a game changer. I love this thing, highly recommend it. Next thing I want to say I'm grateful for, and this might sound crazy to you guys, you might not understand why I'm so grateful for this little machine, but like I had said, y'all, that's my iPhone charger. I don't know what I'm doing. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and with that comes high testosterone levels. So when you struggle with that as a woman, when your testosterone levels are elevated higher than they should be, you can struggle with facial hair, which I did. And I've been using this for a year or two now. I can't remember exactly how long. And I think for the first 6 to 8 weeks, I think you're supposed to use it 2 to 3 times a week, if I'm remembering correctly. I've thrown the instructions away, it's been so long. But now I just kind of do maintenance on my face, and I'm working on my armpits because I didn't do my whole body at one time. That was just too much. I just wanted to focus on this. But I would try to insert a picture of what I used to look like after just going 24 to 48 hours without shaving. That is how bad my hair would get. Now I can go 24, 48 hours, sometimes even up to 3 days, and just get like a few small areas here. I wish I would have taken a picture earlier before I shaved and done my makeup to show y'all, but I didn't know I was doing this video tonight until after that. But like I said, just a few little tiny hairs right there compared to what it used to be. This has helped me so much. It is a little pricey. I'll link it down in the description if y'all want to check it out. And before you're worried about, am I being paid to say this? No, this is not an ad. This is not a sponsorship. I've had this since before I was back on YouTube. So I've had this for quite a while. I tell people about this in my life, ladies I know who also struggle with the facial hair problem like I do. And you can use this anywhere besides your face too, your bikini line, your body, anywhere you can use this. I just focus on my face because that's been my struggle area. I don't remember how often you're supposed to do the maintenance on it because of me having PCOS. I do remember that I do mine more often than recommended, so I do my maintenance at least 2, maybe 3 times a month just to maintain it. Somebody else that does not have high testosterone, you might not have to worry about this. Maybe just once every month or 2. The glasses they sent with it broke, so just to let you know, when this thing gets going, if flashing lights or bright red lights hurt you or anything like that, just look away for a couple of seconds. And I always use the SHR. The SHR is setting is for like the thick, really coarse hair. And I don't know if I mentioned what this is or not. It's called a ULIC IPL laser hair removal. But laser, you know, can get hot. This one has a diamond technology that actually freezes over and gets cool to the touch. If you're using it continuously, sometimes it can get a bit warm. So if it gets a little too warm for me, I'll just pull it back for a second and then just let it freeze back over again, and it's fine. And I do this here, and then up here. And like I said, I've been doing my armpits for about a week now. And just in the week, I can tell that the hair growth has slowed down so much. Okay, it literally took me less than 2 minutes to do my face. Now I'm going to go to my armpits. I also forgot to mention, I did shave in the shower. So you want to shave, not pluck, because it is targeting that hair follicle. Okay, just another couple minutes is all it took, and I'm done with that. They do send this aloe vera gel. I don't like this. It's got a funny smell, but I'm going to use it because I'm not going to waste it. But I am very excited to use this Pure Olay Soothing Mist that I got from Dollar Tree when I ran out of this. I also use this sometimes. It is After Sun Olay Vera Moisturizing Lotion. I use that too. I'm just trying to use this up. I hate the smell of it though. But you want to apply this to your skin after you get done using it. And I know this might sound crazy to have this be one of the things I'm so grateful for. But if you, as a female, have never had to deal with unwanted facial hair, it is so embarrassing. And it really takes a toll on your mental health. And because you don't want to go anywhere, you don't want, people to see you. You don't want to deal with the judgment. PCOS is not very well understood in the medical field yet anyway. This by itself doesn't have a smell, but I feel like once I apply it to my skin, it has a weird smell that I don't like. Y'all, I keep forgetting to do my hair. I'm so used to doing my hair when I step out the shower, and I was going to do it with y'all. So hair is not something I'm very good with. I'm trying to work on it, and I'm trying to learn, but it's a struggle for me. I love makeup, I love skincare, but hair is a struggle. I used to have really long hair, like probably down past here, and then I cut it. I'll insert a picture. That was a little bit before I started YouTube up here. And this is just leave-in conditioner. I've had this for a long time. After I finish this, I think I want to go with the Dove leave-in hair mask, but I've got to figure out where it sells it because I haven't been able to find it near me. But anyway, I have a hair appointment August 6th, I think, or 7th, or maybe it's the 16th. I can't remember. It's sometime in August. I'll have to look back up the text message. So I take that, take a little bit, I'm getting distracted, y'all. A little bit of this priming cream. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm going to use it today. And then I take just a little bit of hair oil, and this is from Garnier, and I just mix everything together. Probably put a little too much hair oil. Oh well, it'll be okay. But I messaged my hair stylist, and I told her, I was like, I have no clue what I want. I just know I need to get on your books because she's been filling up so fast, which I'm so excited for her. That is so great. But I was like, I just need an appointment, and then I will let you know what I want. I think I've kind of made up my mind what I want, but I'm not for certain because there's another look that I like too. And I don't know if I want to go balayage or if I want to go just solid color, because I really do love solid dark hair. But my third thing that I'm grateful for, and y'all know I've talked about this many times, is my home. I have been through many years of life hating my home, not wanting to do anything with it, just not caring, like just not wanting to be here. And when it hit me, it was like the Lord saying, why do you think I should give you another home when you don't even appreciate and take care of the one I have already given you? And I'm like, yes, that is so true. But the Lord has taught me gratitude through this season with my husband. If you're new here, my husband got injured it's been almost 2 years, about a year and a half ago. And thankfully our home is 100% paid off. So if we would have went through that season having to have a home payment, there would have been a lot of struggle. I can tell you that. I know the Lord would have got us through, but I do know that there would have been a lot of struggle. So there was definitely times where we brought home a small fraction during the times where he was out of work and stuff. So I'm very grateful for this home. I'm grateful that it provides a roof over our head. Like I've told y'all in I think it was a couple videos ago that we were just kind of waiting to figure out if we're going to be able to move. And we still are. We still don't know. But I will be honest, I do think we might be here longer than we want. And the past couple days, I've really been thinking, it might not be what we want to be here another 3, 4, 5 years, but there's also so much more financial freedom that still comes with that as well. So many things that we can do and accomplish and experience while not having a house payment. Backstory on our home. It was built in, I think it was built in 1947. I might be wrong. It might be 1937. It's one of the two. When we bought the house, it was originally, found it, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We did take out one of the bathrooms because of the condition it was in. I wish we had not have done that, but we did not have the money to redo it. And still to this day, even though we took out the walls, the ceiling, is the worst. In my opinion, it is the worst room in this house. It still needs a lot of work in there. We bought this house about 5 months after we got married. We were living in our little apartment together. And I was so excited when I got this house. And that excitement quickly faded. But the Lord has definitely taught me gratitude for this house. And I am so, so thankful for it. It has brought us through a lot. It has sheltered us. It has been our place that we have brought home all of our doggies to. I haven't decided if I'm gonna blow dry my hair tonight or not. If I do, I'm definitely gonna put heat protectant in my hair. I am gonna add some of this After Sun to my armpits. So I know it's not realistic to have a day like this every single day, but I really hope that this inspires you guys just to take one day every once in a while and just use it to reflect and find just a couple of things to be grateful for. So I am going in with the Pink Drink by Sunday Riley. I love this stuff. As you can see, I'm out. I'm really debating on if I want to repurchase it or not. I really do like it, but it is also very expensive, so I don't know. I might. I think it's so important just to take days like today, whether you're just wanting to slow down for a few minutes and have a pot of coffee, or if you're like me and you want to do your skincare. I go through seasons where sometimes I want a fancy skincare routine where I can take a while in the morning to do my skincare and I can take a while at night to do my skincare, and then I go through other seasons, which I was just in, and then the past few days I'm like, oh, I want to get back into my skincare. And if you don't have time to do a lot, I still think it is so important to have something, even if it's just moisturizer. Even if you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, get you a nice moisturizer and just massage it into your face for a few minutes and just let yourself relax and calm down and reflect on things that you are grateful for. So I am going in. This is my first time using this, by the way. It is the e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Triple Bounce Serum. There are seasons I go through where I really don't want to do much of skincare at all, and I just have a few products, and I will literally take all of my serums or oils or cream, whatever I have, and just put it all together and then slather it on my face, and that is all I do. And then I have seasons where I'm in right now where I really just want to take my time. It is so nice and so relaxing just to be able to take my time. I used to tell myself, oh, I don't have time to do that. I've got so much going on. Y'all know we have schedules and rotations with our dogs, and I used to just let myself use that as an excuse. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to take my time. I have made myself take a little bit of my time at night and in the morning just to do my skincare. And it is so, so nice, especially me as somebody who loves skincare. And like I said, I have very, very dry skin. So it's something I definitely need to do. This is the Glazed Donut. It is bright and plump face serum, niacinamide and ceramides in it, and it is by Truly. I just picked this up the other day at Marshall's, and I know there's kind of iffiness on the brand. I'm trying to let this dry down. I do like when I'm doing my layers to kind of let every layer dry in between, so I'm trying to let it dry a little bit. But I do know that the Truly, there's kind of some iffy stuff with the brand that I have seen reviews on. So, but I like this stuff. I've only been using it about 5 days now. I do really like it. I feel like it does brighten my skin. And it's got a nice little smell. I really, really love skincare. I've done a lot of like looking at articles, and I look up different ingredients to see what's best for my skin. And from what I gather from the scientific research that I have read, if you are really looking for what you should be using, maybe you just want a few key things in your skincare routine and you don't want to go buy all these new products that are popping up all over the market and they're trendy on TikTok and stuff. The research I have found says the biggest things for anti-aging is retinol. You use that only at night, and the next day you make sure you wear sunscreen. Vitamin C for the daytime, and sunscreen. That is the 3 most important. And for me, with my dry skin, I firmly believe in hyaluronic acid. So that's definitely gonna be your base if you just want something very, very simple. And guys, I'm not an esthetician or anything like that. I just really like skincare. I did think about going to school to be an esthetician though. And this is the Dove Body Love Beauty Cream for your face and your body. I picked this up because I found it at Marshall's. It was really big tub, 2 of them for a good price. This is okay. I will say the scent is very strong, which I don't like. I don't typically like any fragrances being put on my face anyway. But this is good. It's okay. It doesn't provide me, somebody with extremely dry skin, all the hydration I need though. So like I said, I picked up this vitamin E oil from the Dollar Tree the other day, and I have been adding just a couple small drops into it, and it has helped a lot with hydrating my skin. From my research though, it did say that vitamin E can clog your pores, so I am looking for a different face oil. I'm looking at a couple different options, but for now I'm going to use that. And of course, whatever you do on your face, you want to bring down on your neck and your chest. And y'all, do not forget about your hands. They say your hands are actually one of the first things to show aging, so do not forget about your hands. Y'all know, it's so funny. Y'all know, I think I talked about my Nana. She passed away 10 years ago at 53 years old, and I've talked about her before in another video, but she used to tease me all the time because from a very early age I was always concerned about aging and how my skin looks and stuff, and she used to pick on me so much for that. And something I of course cannot ever go without is chapstick. It's like I have dry skin, I have dry lips. I don't have dry cracked lips or anything like that. I keep them moisturized all the time, but if I don't have moisturizer on them all the time, I can't stand it. It's very uncomfortable. I think part of that probably is because of how dry my skin is, but it has probably also got to do to the fact that my lips are probably just used to something on them by now. And this that I'm using is the Burt's Bees. I do like them. I do want a couple brands mixed in though, so I need to find a couple different options that I might like as well, just because sometimes I have to switch my my chapstick brands out just to get the best use out of them. I still have not decided if I'm going to blow dry my hair or not. I need to figure that out. I think I'm just going to let this air dry tonight. I've been trying to do better about not throwing my hair up in a clip or a ponytail, because I can definitely tell I have some spots that are thinning here. But at night, I have to have my hair put up. It aggravates me. I'm going to go in here, hang out with my doggies, and I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely evening. And most of all, I hope that this video has inspired y'all to slow down a little bit and just reflect on things that you can be grateful for in this season, and know that even if you are not where you want to be in life, if you're not in the home you want to be in or the job you want to be in, that there are still so many things that you can just be grateful for that you have right now at this moment. And being content does not mean that you do not have goals and dreams. You can still be grateful for what you have right now and still aspire to have dreams and goals in life. So I love you guys. I would love to hear some things that you are grateful for in the comments, or just things that you like to do on the days that you like to slow down. What are some things that y'all like to do? Do you like to maybe splurge and go get some coffee from your favorite cafe, or do you like to do skincare like me? I would absolutely love to hear what you guys do as well. Bye.